Hey guys, this is gonna be a video response to Gemini's little his contest that he has going on. I was asked to do this video by Takerfan4Life1419, who's actually asking me to give my opinions on John Cena and just enter the contest just for jokes, I guess. But I've done a John Cena shoot already. It was like one of my first videos. It actually wasn't that great of a video. I think it only has like 250 views after being on for like 4 months, but. Anyways, pretty much in this video, I just want to tell you guys what I think of Cena, what I think he could do better, what WWE needs to actually do with him to make his character elevate to a next level that, you know, just so he can achieve higher, greatness than he already has. Because let's not, Cena's been in the WWE for since 2002, and he's already locked in place for the Hall of Fame, unless he does something stupid like the whole Benoit thing, then maybe not. But so Cena started in 2002, debuting against Kurt Angle, and everyone wants to say, it takes guts to slap Kurt Angle in the face, but the thing you got to remember is, obviously Cena and Angle talked in the back, and before that match, Kurt Angle said, slap me in the face, and really make a big impact before for your debut. So I don't think you guys should really judge that as being, Cena's thing when it was really pretty scripted just before the match happened. But sure, he came and he made a big impact. He had actually a pretty decent match with Angle, and he just pretty much started off from there. Kurt Angle put him over huge. Then Cena just started, doing week by week. He's like one of those jobbers who just kept coming back, and he won some, he lost some. But he really got his big break when he turned heel and he was facing, Lesnar and The Undertaker at pay-per-views. And his very first title shot against Lesnar, people were actually doubting Lesnar, and you could see that Cena was going to be the next guy after everyone else is gone. And for that, you got to give Cena props. He definitely paved. It's not like the whole thing was given to him. He earned his spot on the top. It's just, everyone blames him for, being shoved down our throats and stuff, but it's Vince McMahon. He knows that Cena's money, and for Cena to do the stuff he does, I'm sure, like, I read a couple months ago on, spoiler website that Cena was asking to, get turned heel. On I know he cut a promo also saying that he would never go heel because he loves the fans, but Cena's thinking smart business when he says turn me heel so you can have the fans, watch more TV to see what's gonna happen next week with WWE's biggest face of all time, maybe. Well, if you want to talk about three biggest face wrestlers, Hulk Hogan, Steve Austin, and The Rock, I would say are the three biggest faces that the WWE's ever produced, and Cena's up there. Pretty soon, I think you could kick The Rock out and maybe put Cena on there. For a good amount of time, Cena was a huge baby face, and just over time, people got sick of him because he was being forced down our throats, much like Jeff Hardy is now and Bobby Lashley was. But, so that's pretty, I'm getting off topic now, but Cena got his number one. But this is all unscripted. This is all coming off the top of my head, so if I messed up a bit, I'm sorry for that. Cena had his first number one contenders match against JBL at WrestleMania 21. Match was decent. Cena wins the title. He changes the whole spinner thing. And before that, he won the United States belt. He made the whole spinner gimmick from there. Good idea. Really made his own thing out of it. You knew that John Cena was the man to, beat at the time. You could tell that he was going to be the number one guy after the United States title win. And after winning the WWE title, he got drafted to Raw. He was on Jericho's highlight reel, and it's not really much to say about that. He had his own matches, but in my opinion, 2006 and 2007 were the worst years I think WWE has ever had. You had I'm trying to remember just off the top of my head, No Way Out, No Mercy, where the main event was like Batista and John Cena versus Finlay and King Booker, and Cena versus Umaga, Cena versus Great Khali. Just those matches were so boring to watch. It was unbelievable, and at that time I was a bigger TNA fan, and it was just one of those things where it's like that's why Cena got booed so much, because people got tired of seeing him. They didn't want to see the same thing over and over again, and they wanted something fresh, and that's where Edge came in. And you got this, this superstar, rock star bad guy against, the person everyone loves and loves to hate, John Cena. And totally, when they clash together, you're obviously going to get a good feud. Their feud, I think, dragged on a little bit too long, much like a lot of WWE's feuds these days. Triple H, Orton as an example. And, I'd say probably their most memorable match was the TLC match, which Legend Killer 410 was actually in attendance. And just one of those the feuds that he's had with Edge were just the matches were awesome, the build up were good. Even their latest match where the last man standing match, it was awesome build up. The match delivered for sure. And one thing about Cena, he knows how to work a match if it's with the right guy. Like he made Umaga look good, Great Khali he made look credible a bit, Big Show he made look credible a bit. Shawn Michaels made him look awesome. Triple H made him look awesome. And Bobby Lashley, he kind of put over, not too much, but just those are a few examples. And Batista, that his match on SummerSlam was awesome. Both of them got injured, but it was an awesome match. I remember watching it in the theaters, and much better than everyone expected. So I think a lot of people do give crap on Cena because he's not the best wrestler, but he is an entertainer, and you know that when Cena's name's on the main event, it's gonna sell. People want to see Cena. Doesn't matter if he gets booed or cheered. He gets a reaction out of people, and that's what the WWE wants. You get guys like the Brian Kendrick who recently got released, Vladimir Kozlov, Ricky Ortiz, just those kind of guys who come out and they get no reaction at all. The heel version of Matt Hardy. People don't care, don't care anymore as they're just there, they watch it, there's no crowd reaction at all. And that is the complete opposite of what Cena is, because whether he's booed or whether he's cheered, Cena gets a reaction. And that's what you want as a superstar. So you can be the worst wrestler alive. He could be and he's going to get paid the most because he's the one who makes all the money. He's the one who gives, the fans something to look forward to every week. And even in that, who cares about his wrestling name? This guy is... I highly recommend you guys watch Legend Killer 410 shoot on John Cena, because I'm not going to say what he said. I think it's better you guys go check it out yourself. But he said that it doesn't matter how bad of a worker Cena is, the fact that he's one of the hardest working guys on the roster just speaks for itself. You got a lot of, I watched his Day in the Life of John Cena on WWE.com. They showed his Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday schedule. You had to go to a signing, a TV show, then you go to the workout, and just a non-stop, road schedule. And you don't got guys like that too much. You look at TNA where they got they work 3 days and they get the rest of the week off. But Cena's just there 7 days, 6 days, whatever. And he recently got married, so I'm sure it's going to be hard on him and his wife, especially with Cena being the big guy that he is. His wife's going to be home alone a lot. And, the one thing I can't stand, I think I'm running out of time, I don't even know. But the one thing I can't stand on here is when people come up to me or Legend Killer and they'd be like, oh, do you like John Cena? I'll say I don't mind him. Legend Killer will say he don't mind him, but people are like, oh, you call yourself a Smart Mark fan and you like John Cena. And that's one thing Legend Killer talks about in his video, so this is, just go check out his video to know what I'm going to say, because our opinions are much alike. So this video is filmed at like 2 a.m. I guess you guys can see the background change. I'm actually testing my new laptop out. And so I'm in my living room right now. My parents are sleeping upstairs. So I'll see you guys whenever. So, peace.